Woo! Burn, bitch.
God damn.
Alright, what's happening, Magnus sites? Before we get on this story and talk some more about our victory in Hollywood, let me talk about a couple of things and get them out of the way. Let's clear the air, alright? First of all, for those of you that talk shit and say Zack Snyder can't tell a story, you're just haters. Haters, to me, in my definition, it's blind hate. You hate in blind ignorance, okay? I'm going to explain really quick, okay? No director is perfect, okay? Is James Cameron perfect? Is Steven Spielberg perfect? George Lucas perfect? Is Joss Whedon perfect? J.J. Abrams perfect? Huh? Christopher Nolan, is he perfect? Even the mighty Russo brothers aren't perfect. But what these men are, they are excellent and some of the best in the world at what they do. And that's why they get paid the big bucks and you don't. All that hate stems from Batman v Superman. When you watch the uncut version of Batman v Superman, you can absolutely tell everything about the story and what's happening.
He doesn't know how to tell a story. He's a great visual director, but he doesn't know how to tell a story.
For those of you that know about movie making, you know that the studios tend to fuck with your work from time to time. Happened with Justice League, didn't it? Right? Happened with Batman v Superman. They cut it for time and whatever else they want to do. Producers make changes and this and that. So you talking shit on a director is the same as you talking shit on an actor. Sometimes they cut out a lot of an actor's work. Okay? A lot of an actor's lines, a lot of the scenes they may have done better than others. They choose what they want. And then you will see a movie, run your fucking mouth, they couldn't fucking act her. The way they said, I didn't like that. He's got a problem. He needs to learn more. You don't know. You weren't there. Okay? So until you know the 100% true story, shut the fuck up. Alright? Zack Snyder knows how to tell a story. And none of the directors who you're sucking them off, okay? None of them are perfect neither, all right, that you think are perfect in your blind ignorance. Second, with this news here, I'm going to tell you, and I'm telling you now, this is what's going to happen if this movie is successful. Sorry, I'm a little incoherent this morning because I literally just woke up about 10 minutes ago. I got dressed, I saw this, and I said, okay, let's make a video. Okay, now, this is what's going to happen. When this releases, Warner Brothers is going to make a decision on moving forward or not with the Snyderverse, or continuing to move forward or not. I guarantee you that what the fuck's going to happen. If this is a smash hit, they will continue where they were going with Zack Snyder's vision. If it's lukewarm or it doesn't do well, they won't. But if this is a smash hit with fans, they will. Mark my fucking words in this video. Okay? Now, it says here from the Hollywood Reporter, it will be an entirely new thing. Zack Snyder's 20 million plus Justice League cut plans revealed. Revealed. HBO Max will debut the project in 2021, possibly a 4-hour director's cut or in 6 TV-style chapters. Do not do the 6 TV-style chapters. Do not. Let it be the unadulterated 4-hour director's cut. Okay? The Russos got their 3-hour. We need our 4-hour. Okay? Okay, when you're giving the fans exactly what they want, you need to make it uncut. As the Helmer, gets the gang back together with the original post-production crew to score, cut, and finish visual effects. It was very early on a Monday morning in November when director Zack Snyder and his wife and producing partner Deborah Snyder received a call from their agent. Let's be a bit more precise. It was 7 a.m., but more importantly, it was the day after the second. It was the day after the second anniversary of the release of Justice League, the DC superhero movie that Snyder was forced to exit due to a family emergency, which was then substantially reshot and retooled by replacement director Joss Whedon. In the time since its release, something unusual happened. A growing movement of fans rallied by the hashtag Release the Snyder Cut had called, agitated, petitioned, even bought a Times Square billboard and chartered a plane to fly a banner over Comic-Con for Snyder's version to be released. I tell you, when I read that, that is true fan support, man. Mr. Snyder, you have some really resilient fans. And matter of fact, that's belief in you. That is true belief in you. And on the film's second anniversary, the hashtag had its biggest day ever, with even the movie's star Gal Gadot and Ben Affleck adding their voices on Twitter. So here the morning after was their agent saying that Toby Emmerich, chairman of Warner Brother Pictures, was acknowledging the movement and, more importantly, was willing to accede. This is real. People out there want it. Would you guys even consider doing something? Was what Emmerich was asking Zack Snyder recalls. The answer to Emmerich's question, a whispered about secret for months, was revealed Wednesday when Snyder confirmed at the end of an online screening of his 2013 movie Man of Steel that his version of the Justice League was indeed real, which we didn't question. Only the haters and naysayers did. I don't know, would y'all think it was fucking Sasquatch? You know what I'm saying? Well, we just saw Sasquatch yesterday. At least we got confirmation that Sasquatch exists. And that it will be coming to HBO Max, the Warner Media digital streaming service. Morning brain service launching May 27th and is expected to debut in 2021. And I know a lot of y'all was like, what? But, and so was I. But after reading a lot of posts, I was like, oh yeah, he's still finishing it up. He's probably making sure it's, plus with, COVID, all this other bullshit. You know what I mean? So that's probably why. It is currently unclear what form Zack Snyder's Justice League will take, whether it will be released as an almost 4-hour director's cut or split into 6 chapters has yet to be decided. Do not split it into 6 chapters. Please, for the love of God, Warner Brothers, do not split it. You want to mess it up? Split it. Alright, but the Snyders are now in the midst of reassembling much of their original post-production crew to score, cut, and add new and finish old visual effects. And yes, maybe bring back many of the actors to record additional dialogue. Batfleck, I hope this is burning a fire under your bat ass. Because if this blows up, they're going to want you back. We are going to want you back. The best damn Batman we have ever seen on the silver screen. You know this, man. Oh, man. Also unclear. I'm rhyming to play at the game bars. Also unclear is the cost of the endeavor. One source has pegged the effort in the $20 million range, although another source says that the figure could be closer to $30 million. The parties involved had no comment. It will be an entirely new thing, and especially talking to those who have seen the released movie, a new experience apart from the movie. I'm sure it will be with all the details we've heard. It's going to be a totally different movie. Snyder tells the Hollywood Reporter, noting that to this day, he has not watched the version released in movies. That shows you how much it hurt the man. You know what I mean? That shows you how much of an abomination of his work it was. And I wouldn't have either. You know how a lot of y'all think that I'm really going to play The Last of Us 2? Unless it's the version that I wanted, I'm not playing it. You understand? Period. You probably saw 1/4 of what I did, the director notes, basing his judgments on what has been shared with him of Whedon's version. 1/4. That's bad. Before Emmerich came calling, said Snyder, I always thought it was a thing that in 20 years, maybe someone would do a documentary and I could lend them the footage, little snippets of a cut that no one has ever seen. Which basically Richard Donner got to do later on. He got to put his together. It's a shame he never got to put it together with the special effects that he wanted to use. I wish we could have seen a fully complete with finished special effects of Richard Donner's Superman 2. Let's see here. Okay. But adds Deborah, with the new platform and streaming service, you can have something like this. You can't release something like this theatrically. Yes, you could. Yes, you could. But you could with a streaming service. It's an opportunity that that wasn't there 2 years ago, to be honest. If y'all want to do it, you can. I don't want to hear all that shit, man. You can. Okay? 1 more hour ain't gonna make a damn difference. It's really not. Okay? I know you want to shuttle people in and out of the theaters and make movies short so you get turn a profit faster and all this other shit. Just leave it in the theaters longer. How about that? Alright? Movies used to be long as hell back in the day. They had intermissions and everything. Y'all could do it. You can do it if you want to. It is a very unlikely development and the latest twist for a movie that has, like the Man of Steel himself, seen death and rebirth. Snyder was in a unique position when he shot Justice League in 2016. Warner Brothers had entrusted its universe of DC characters to one filmmaker, him, and he had been building toward a great on-screen team-up. Though not without some bumps in the road, he began with Man of Steel, which grossed $668 million worldwide, then followed up with Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, which I loved. The 2016 blockbuster that polarized fans with its dark take on the iconic titular heroes and took in $873 million globally. In January 2017, Snyder had what he considered his optimal, did they say Optimus? I am Optimus Prime, and optimal version of Justice League, almost 4 hours long. Although he knew it was something the studio would not release, Warner's wanted a cut in the 2-hour range. And he delivered a rough version with an approximate 2 hour and 20 minute running time. That was the first cut the studio saw. Both sides agreed that there was much work to still be done before the November release, but tragedy struck the Snyders with their daughter. A month and a half later, Snyder officially stepped away. League opened on November 17th to weak reviews and sluggish box office. You damn right. Yo, listen, this article is absolutely long as fuck. I think we heard what we need to hear from this article, okay? They're going to spend 20 to 30 million more to let this man finish the project. Let him end it. Let him finish his project, and then you judge his work, okay? And you run your mouth about Batman v Superman. watch the unedited director's cut, or whatever they called it, whatever the cut. All right, watch that. You still don't have to like the movie, but don't say the man don't know how to tell a story. Don't say he doesn't know how to tell a story, because the story's very clear in the uncut version, okay? I am a happy fan. I'm having brain farts since this is the first thing. I got up 10 minutes ago and put my hat on and said, let's do this video. Post comments down below and let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed this video of mine, sharing the fandom's excitement, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Woo!